Welcome to the Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Kelly Olynyk. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And for the Kings, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Doris, what do you think about the possibility of the league adding an Offensive Player of the Year or quote-unquote best season award on top of the MVP?
I hate it, Kevin, and the reason I hate it is look at how competitive last season's MVP race was in the NBA. 3 guys equally capable of winning the award: Embiid, Giannis, and Nikola Jokic. All were worthy MVP candidates. I think to dilute a race of that caliber would be a mistake.
Markkanen passes to Sexton. Shoots over Herter. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Markkanen.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Herter, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sacramento's ball, and that one is good.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now, here's Sexton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Barnes for 3. The shot will not fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
That'll be a 5-second call.
What's wrong, Bart? I mean, that's a good thing, right? Good for you. Doesn't do us any good. Congratulations. Go get it done. What's wrong with him?
Here's Sexton. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Fox passes to Murray. Sabonis trying to get open. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Like many scouts felt, Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Herter, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 4. Feeds to Markkanen. Rebound by the Kings. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
Here's Clarkson after the Kings pick up 2. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now, here's Fox. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. 2 points, that one goes.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The open look here for Sexton. Misses the three. Here's Sabonis. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in. Oh, great pass from Murray. I like when he looks to get his guys involved.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Tomorrow, that's your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. We run outside the favorite. Oh, come on, under it. I stick up my chin. My grin.
All right, good buddy. That's the These Hero home. We're on the road 24/7. You're right, Scott. You have to come back with my yard.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Io comes in for Murray. Davis is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Fox. .157 left in the first quarter. As Ibuki is screen on Lyle. Here's Gay. Rebounded by Holmes. The Kings have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two sadly don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
To the inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Tries from 10. Holmes can't get it to go in. Utah leading. Inside, here's Azubuike, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Every day is going real terrible. My best friend Mark, he's mad at me. Fiddleman lied to me. He set up the worst pass.
And Utah has possession. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And it's good for 2.
And Monk is used to that aggressive type defense, especially when he's that close to the basket. Takes pride in really taking on the teeth of the defense.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
It's his first trip to the line.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
For 2. Okay, now the key to the whole geometry getting the hang of these triangles is to supersize.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
All right, tell me what triangle this is right here.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, this is the Bulls trying offense, right? So we're just giving room for Michael. I saw Sis trying.
Exactly.
He hits both from the stripe.
This triangle has size to go get Shaq.
The Kings trail by 5.
This is an equilateral triangle.
And shot on the way. The shot by Monk is no good.
Oh, wait, I got this. Okay, so this is us.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Gay. From outside, off the mark. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Here's Joe, right? Joe's going to take the ball out. He's going to pass all the way to you. See, you're right here. Right. See me? I'm going to take down court with a full court lob pass, just like this.
All right, Calvin. Don't hit him away.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Harrison Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Fox is out there with Mitchell, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Sabonis, good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz leading by 3. With the crossover, and Clarkson with the nice bucket inside. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
That's just terrific job by the table attack mode, dominating that area of the paint. Go to work, Harrison.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Fox. They get it again. A beautiful reverse layup. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Lauri Markkanen.
And you know what that means for every man in this organization? Bonuses! Contract renewals! Well-earned jobs next year!
Pass to Clarkson. The Jazz working the ball around now.
This works.
Sexton's got room. And there's another one for the Jazz. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Clarkson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now just a 3-point Jazz lead. Clarkson on the wing. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Kings have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Again, Sacramento.
This is a real strength of Domantas Sabonis' game. He has such nice, soft touch.
Clarkson dishes to Gay. And he uses the glass on the lane.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The 15-footer, and that one's good. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the three. Nobody near Barnes. Another three for Sacramento.
This offense just continues to impress.
Outside, Sexton. Clarkson outside. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Fox against Sexton. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? So it's Utah now. Sacramento making their last shot. Utah calls timeout.
As we hit the end of the regular season, the big story is this weekend's showdown.
And some changes here for the Kings. Alex Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Terrence Davis comes in for Barnes. And it's Rashawn Holmes in for Murray.
For the Knights to have any shot at winning this game, Reynolds and Cambridge better get back in sync. Cambridge better bring every weapon in his arsenal. Hey, dude. Cool. Hey, I wanted to ask you,
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Here's Obaji. The Jazz with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lenka kicks to Holmes. No good from outside. Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Passes it to Azubuike. Olynyk in the corner. Jacks up a three. The shot that time, not on target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Right side Davis. And again, it's Sacramento converted. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. A nice shot by Toscano Anderson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
24 seconds left in the first half. Right side, Fox. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside, Fox. Off target. That was a little heat check. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the King. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew it was an NBA game. We all came out focused and playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
We got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
All right, you're not going to tell me? Okay, all right, here we go then. I'm going to light it. Say goodbye to Mom.
Hey, everybody.
There she goes. Bye, Mom.
I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Good. All right.
We're taking a look at Sacramento. They've been phenomenal. All the wealthy predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. They find themselves in a tight one here at the half.
They're lucky to be in this. They have no energy at all on the defensive end. We know slow rotations equal easy buckets. See what I just did there?
And they're trying to rely on the offense, Shaq, to save them. Feels like a dangerous approach.
Excuse me, Mr. Williams.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
My name is Stan Biddleman. What can I do for you, Mr. Biddleman? I'm looking for a sports
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Markkanen is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Sexton.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
What's up? Tomorrow we'll finalize the reduction and eventually become a boy.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Now here's Murray. Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
To the paint, here's Olynyk. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Olynyk's got his second bucket.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And a hand on it. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The pass to Clarkson. Off target from three-point range. Kings leading now by 5. Sabonis buries the 20-footer. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Utah with a change here, too. Rudy Gay's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Sabonis. 9 points in the game so far. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Jazz trail by 9. Utah moving it around. Now, here's Clarkson. Monk defending. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Now, here's Herter. 8 points for him. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Let's go to our 2K leader. These are the NBA's Swiss Army knives. Big men who give you a little bit of everything, including assists. These are the best passing centers and power forwards since the All-Star break. Second is Sabonis.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
A feel for the game and terrific court vision. There's not an angle or an open teammate that they won't spot and find right away. The simple little draw and display is elevated to an art form by that group.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jam. They trail by 9 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
For 3, Murray knocks down the 3-ball. Murray's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Kings.
And NBA ready as a rookie, Murray can do damage from deep.
Pass to Clarkson for the 3. Clarkson missing again.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Utah calls timeout. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Sabonis. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Murray. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Kevin Herter. Sorts of time. A nice shot by Toscano Anderson. Toscano Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hits.
The shot's good from Monk.
And you can see how well Mark shoots when he's in rhythm. He's got the green light to let it fly. But if the defense lags off at all, he's going to make a pay.
Here's Abaji. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Len passes to Holmes. Good! Holmes got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Horton Tucker. After the basket by Rashawn Holmes.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Here's Monk. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Azubuike. A nice shot by Toscano Anderson. Toscano Anderson's got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd. Horton Tucker, the pass to Gay. He dishes it to Azubuike. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That one falls for Azubuike. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Rudy Gay. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Mitchell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 6 points for him. Jazz trail by 9. 23 seconds left to play in the 3rd.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. That'll be a 5-second call. Trey Lyles checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Mitchell. There's 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Horton Tucker's shot is up.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And he recovers it. Here's Monk. Drains the 19-footer. Monk's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And so it's Sacramento ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
Ready?
Quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Lyles out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Davis at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now Fox, after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range. Count that bucket. Fox has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Kings.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. The shot by Sexton, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Offensive rebound. Sabonis, the pass to Davis. No good with the layup.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
To the inside. And the dunk by Olynyk.
You get the sense of the impressive reach of Olynyk. Important on that dunk.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Fox. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring, even when he gets bodied up.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Sacramento.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Now, here's Olynyk. Six to shoot. Sabonis with the steal. Inside, here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Kings lead by 16.
Almost impossible to guard Murray inside in college. We'll see if that translates to the NBA.
To the wing on the left. Olynyk has the open look. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Fox gets it to go.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Clarkson with the ball. Sabonis defending. The Jazz with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Jazz trail by 18. Markkanen passes to Olynyk. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Sabonis, and he banks in the layup. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
To the paint. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Davis, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Here's Clarkson. The Kings getting the bucket. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now, here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Kings leading now by 23. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Mitchell. And the call will be against Alex Len. That's his first foul. The Kings making a switch here. Fox is checked in. 1:30 left in the fourth. Gay passes to Horton Tucker. From deep 3-point range. No good from Gay. Sacramento's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Abaji. Here's Horton Tucker. Nobody near Gay. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lyles against Gay. Shots good by Lyles.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
62.